Hello guys, this is also an Arkham Horror video, and today we're going to see and learn how to play Arkham Horror. Arkham Horror has four phases in the route sequence, starting by the Mythos phase, then Investigator's phase, Enemy phase and Upkeep phase. We will see the examples later in this video. The Mythos phase is where the act and agenda deck progresses, and so on the story either for the investigators or for the enemy progresses. Investigation phase is the main phase of the game where investigators take their turn and do various tasks in order to move on their act deck and finish the game. Enemy phase is the phase as called where the enemy phase, of course, where the enemy in the board take place. And in general, the upkeep phase is where both the investigators and the enemy get ready for the next round. Enough talking, and let's see the phases in more detail.
As you can see now, we have set it up for the second scenario of the Corset campaign. And today we're going to discuss about how to play the Arkham Horror. First of all, as you can see, we have our player's deck, and I have chosen Agnes Baker. Here we have the rooms where we can go in the second mission, and on top we have the agenda and the act decks and the event deck. I won't do them in detail because I don't want to spoil anything. Here we have some, as you can see, clues or doom tokens. Here are the resources and damage for health and sanity. So as we said before, the phases of the round are four: the Mythos phase, the Investigation phase, the Enemy phase and the Upkeep. So let's start with the Mythos phase. First of all, the Mythos phase is skipped in the first round. The first thing that we do in Mythos phase is to put one Doom token in the current agenda. Now we check whether the total number of the Doom token equals to the number in the agenda. If so, we discard the Doom tokens, we turn the agenda, we do what it says and we put it down for the next part of the agenda, and we'll continue playing. The next step is each player draws a random event card from the event deck and resolves it. It can be a treachery or a monster. The next phase is the investigation phase. In the investigation phase, the investigators can play. They can do the following actions: draw a card, gain one resource, activate an action ability, engage an enemy, investigate, move, play an asset or event card, attempt to evade or fight an enemy. The next phase is the enemy phase, where the enemy creatures that are on the board deal damage to the engaged investigator. Finally, the final phase is the upkeep, which every exhaust card is become ready, every evaded and exhausted monster becomes ready, and each investigator gains one card and one resource, and after that, if he has more than 8, he discards card in order to have only 8 cards remaining in his hand.
If you like this video, consider subscribing to our channel for more videos on Arkham Horror and other card and board games.